Okay, I'm reloaded.
Cause ain't no life after death when my kids fall. I'm notorious. Why you B.I.G.? I'm holding big poppers. Don't fucking care, these Tupperware. They lint lockers. I'm like the Flurries, these Tyler Perrys, they wig rockers. Show off, nigga.
Purchase your ticket to be in the building or catch it live on pay-per-view stream.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
What I was saying was, I don't understand how battle rap is full of grown men and grown women, right? I never understood how dudes could allow themselves to be trolled, right? And literally turn into haters. You can't say you're not a hater if you going out of your way to verbally knock what somebody else got going on. You're a hater. You're a hater. You're not affected by it. You're not making money off of it. You're not connected to it. If you don't got something to say, that's like, you know what? It's fire that black man got that black-owned company over there and that they doing that like that because they doing it big. Instead of that, you'll allow yourself to be little man and little boy and trolled and saying stuff you don't even mean. You know how many of these rappers, first off, this ain't even slander. This is just real fact. We've already seen it 100 times. Dudes will be in a certain light, right? When they win it. Soon as they get one loss, you'll never see them niggas again. Until what? Until you got a real nigga that say, you know what? I don't even move like that. You talented. Your talent is based on overall, not one moment. Cause I'm not here to ride your wave as a fad. You know what I'm saying? And then if you have a bad showing, we just don't rock with you no more. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, look, like people gotta be mindful of what they say because the people that they considering for all of these accolades that only certain people can even qualify to get based on where they are. You understand what I'm saying? These same dudes wouldn't even be over there if it wasn't for my league.
I say he cracked with a 45. I ain't breaking records. Your face deceptive. You fucking flower child. Man, it's tool up here, place a tool up here. You move wrong, land engraved with a tombstone, my place a tool up here.
This is my home, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas ain't never have to give nobody a shot. Ain't have to say, you know what? Nah, because they already gonna try to paint the narrative that we scooping up they leftovers and ain't even, bro. But that right there is another point to show the kind of person and kind of men that run the league. Nobody, bro, men don't care about what other men think about what they got going on, bro. Men don't care about that. You think I'm sitting over here giving a fuck about what such and such think about me? Or I don't care about that. Because there's two kinds of people in life. You got sayers and doers, people who talk a good one and people who live a good one. If they over there talking, only one person living, bro. It's only one person living. And then look, they always wind up having to take their words back. That's the funny part. How many times in the life people got to retract what they done said?
But I'll tell you, I tell you this, man. People got to realize and learn that when we say brick by brick, it's a mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like what it really comes from. It's a character trait. It's a personality trait. It's how you live. It's how you move. It's how you think. It's how you make decisions. You know what I'm saying? Like brick by brick means that there's no boundary. Like no matter what type of successes you have, like you, for example, like right. You got your watch, you got to turn your watch down during this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got all types of new success. I want to hear about the 2 new roles that you landed. You got Fight Your Demons going. You still rap. You still battle. Word got back to me. I'm hearing the rumors about these new houses that you built in these states that we ain't going to say. We ain't going to say where you building these new homes and all this type of shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's just like, you would be wrong, in my view, in my opinion, to attain any of that and say, okay, now I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Of course
not. And then not even that, just even you speaking on the whole brick by brick thing, right? What people need to understand is it doesn't matter how much you try to knock somebody who's driven and actually has a plan. It doesn't matter how much you try to knock them. Why? Because that's what brick by brick is. Look at every event from the first event. From the very first event, it did this.
Brick by brick.
The stock goes up brick by brick. If you stack in these bricks, you can only stack up. Understand that, people.
Just know, disrespecting me, that's something you could get killed for. I know shooters who let the steel go. While my waistline with it still go, cause I got enemies that know death right around the corner. And they still go. Don't ask me why any rounds like Showoff, nigga. 3 weeks, 1 billion, I'm a Showoff, nigga. Ask my psychiatrist. He gonna tell you Showoff, nigga. And I'm a stone cold, killing the way Showoff, niggas. Showoff, nigga.
People know who run the platform, but people also know the faces of the talent that went hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? It's like, there is no one without the other. I got countless interviews where I'm saying I feel like the battle is over time as a whole, not anybody in particular, not any league battlers in particular, but battle rap, the battlers in the entire community as a whole have given away the power to the platforms and the leagues.
No, right? That's the thing. I don't look at it as that. One thing that I learned in business, right, especially taking a step back from battle rap to really like engulf myself in that world, is nobody is accountable for what you don't know. Nobody else but you is accountable for what you don't know. If you are doing business, it is your responsibility to do your due diligence to make sure that the business that you are doing and that you agree to is what you are comfortable with, period. That's it. Nobody is supposed to. Business is for grown men and grown women, not children. Nobody is going to hold your hand and walk you through this thing. That's nobody's responsibility to do. The reason that the person who cut the check is able to cut the check is because they took time first to learn the significance of the check, how to up their value to be able to be worth or the kind of person who even write this check and it be good. You understand what I'm saying? They didn't skip no steps. People want their hand held and they want to skip steps in business. It don't work like that. So I don't even look at it as the artist not being smart enough to unionize, and I don't look at it like that. I look at it like this: it's a bunch of people that all do the same thing, but we have no solidarity. The artist had no solidarity.
You know what point you just made? I like your point. It's like saying that when I say the battlers have given away the powers of the platforms and the leagues, which I think it shouldn't be like that. It should either be 50-50 or the other way around. But what you just said basically is like saying that, okay, ARP, you saying unionize. It should be like that. The battlers should dictate the moves way more. But how strong is the union if you can't stand on shit?
Exactly right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's basically the point that you just made. So it's like I'm saying that. I've been saying that forever. Battlers should be moving like a union. You know what I mean?
But everybody gonna win
like, how strong is that? If like, what's the point of a union?
Even if we unionize, the every person is gonna want to be an individual voice heard. They're not gonna be able to say, you know what? We are going to allow that person to represent us when it's time to speak. We'll make sure as a collective we have a meeting, come to a decision, and that will be our representative. They all going to want to talk. They all going to want to say something.
But that's the sad thing about ego. And like, so for example, like look at the NBA unions. You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron isn't the one that's got to make all the final say. Like people start turning to Chris Paul. You know what I'm saying? For the basketball players union. Like they go to Chris Paul first. Like, isn't he the president or the leader of the basketball player union? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like it's a lot of ego that needs to be checked. It's business ethics that need to be learned. You know, like I get it. There's a lot of battle rappers. It's their first time in battle rap ever signing any type of legal contract.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when the world of social media and following, and that becomes just as important, like Jay-Z said, fame is the most dangerous drug. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That becomes just as much as a priority as my business, my contract, my obligations, my money, my own personal livelihood. You know, being able to get those followers or getting said or getting mentioned or being a part of some light or getting certain looks becomes just as important, if not more. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, you know, I get you and I agree with you. You know, how strong is a union if, you know, some of the people within the union are weak? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
and then
hopefully,
and then battle rap is another thing with battle rap is it's like high school, son. So many people then interacted in so many different goofy ways that it's like, could you really unionize a collective of people who only get along with each other if it's not possible for them to battle? Like, it's like people gotta separate themselves from being a battle rapper and think business. It's really a mentality, like you said. It's a mentality, bro. But that's the thing. The majority of people be in their own way. Most of the time, and I was just having this conversation, I just said it earlier, most of the time in my life, I put it on the eye. Most of the time when I went through the hardest parts of my life, it was literally because I put me there.
You laugh a lot. You laugh a lot. You fucking joke. Well, embrace hecklers. Let him get all brave. My dog's loose. From them pounds, he gon' get all strays with urine. Ain't no shit, I flip a pissed off rage in daylight. Any antics gonna be some shit on stage.
I look at it as like what's happening is a win for the culture. Now I get it. Not everybody feels the same. Some people feel like a win over here is bad, or a win over there isn't a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I get a text message from Gully, you know what I'm saying, King of the Dot, saying, man, this is amazing, you know, blah, yo, send me your flyers. I'm on the phone with John yesterday. Man, the way we co-promoted our 2 events really was amazing. Crazy. I'm like, yo, that's how it's supposed to be. I'm talking to league owners. I'm getting calls from battlers. I'm on the phone with Mickey Fax this morning. He's like, yo, this is insane what's happening. I need a VIP section. ARP, what could you do? You know what I'm saying? It's just pandemonium out there. And I'll give you one more example before I close out the point. I'm on the phone with Knowledge this morning. And Knowledge, you know, he's got an exclusive dropping of a 24/7 with Hitman, where it's like a day in the life. It's wild, the shit that they was telling me. And before me and Knowledge get off the phone, he said, yo, I just want to take the opportunity again to say thank you. And my response to him was like, number one, don't thank me yet. We ain't get to April 3rd. We ain't all complete the mission yet.
Oh, but yeah, that's part of it.
Yeah, we ain't complete the mission yet. But number two, a thank you to me is actually reflected in a thank you right back to other people, because this is all an effort together. I feel like anytime the battle rap community has a moment, whether you see John and Ace get announced, whether you see Daylight versus Loaded Lux to pop up, whether you see Hitman and Cassidy go viral and start to take over the entire battle rap culture, or Murder Mook return, or whatever it is, if you are a true loyal supporter of you calling this the culture, then you should partake in that success, or you should to some degree be happy of the energy and what's happening. This is why I never hate. You see me shouting out, I get on a live with battlers, Mook or Easy to Block, yo, good luck on your upcoming battle. I don't give a fuck, because I'm a fan. I'm gonna partake. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like
there's only one thing that separates, and understand this, people. There's only one thing that separates a real friend and a frenemy, right? A real genuine friend literally loves to see you win, even if they couldn't play a direct part in the success or have a direct benefit from it. It does them good. Their spirit, whatever you believe in, their nature, whatever it is, it does them good to see you succeed. A frenemy is someone who wants you to win, but only if they can attach themselves to the victory. Period. Both people gonna play the role of a friend, but intention, one is pure and one is not, which is why you'll have examples of what have you done for me lately, and you won't see niggas no more, bro. Like, so I'm trying to say, it's like, bro, like, look, come on, son. Like, and what I'm saying, man.
Let me use that as that's the ultimate alley-oop right there, Matt. What have you done for me lately? What was your last RBE battle? Oh, Mac Myron.
Mac Myron.
I'm glad I had to think about it because it wasn't about what have you done for me. That was a genuine. What was your last?
Oh yeah, facts.
Yeah, that was genuine. That was real. Now I was like, I think for a split second, boom, it was Matt, because a Rosenberg Raw and a Showoff are part of one of the biggest moments in battle rap, and it happens to be on RBE. Is a pride thing. Is a legacy thing.
Okay, I'm reloaded.